And this is downstairs where the bunks are. Really a nice historical home. Oh, and there's Steve. A little bit, hey man. He gets to go home. I get to go out in the cold. Oh, there's the dining area. Hello.
Hello.
All right, staying at Mountain Home here, and these two southbound hikers, right?
Correct.
And your trail name?
Whistler.
Whistler.
Like
I
that.
wonder where he got that. And you're?
Steady, as in slow and steady.
All right, that's the key, isn't
That's
it?
the key.
Hey, nice to meet you guys. Good
Nice
luck.
to meet you.
Hey, heading out. I think this is day 10, and this is the bed and breakfast. It's mainly a bed and breakfast, but the basement, they have a nice, very nice setup for hikers. And they've also, if they're full down there, they only got 3 beds downstairs. Then they've got the other place down here that is, here, this building here has quite a bit of space in it for bunks and stuff. So hikers stay there as well, but just wanted to get a really good shot of, this is awesome. Okay, that's the way to the bed and breakfast. I'm on the, I don't know, the opposite side of the 520 or whatever road this is. And I should have come this way, but I came back, way back up through those neighborhoods because I cut across. I'm sure they told me the right way, and I just figured, hey, when I get there, when I originally called them, I can figure it out with Google. But this is the way to go. You come to AT, you cross whatever road this is, 520 or whatever, and then you can come down this path all the way to their place. You don't even have to walk on the road, on the highway. So cool. Well, right there's our white blaze for the Appalachian Trail. Awesome. Well, if I ever do this again, I'll know. No, I'll forget. But anybody watching this, if you're doing the AT through, what is the name of this town? Front Royal. And you stay at this bed and breakfast, this is the way to go. Back on the AT. And like I said, this is day 10. I have 10.7 miles, so it's not as big a day as most, but I'm getting to start. It's close to 9 o'clock, just about right at 9 o'clock. And the 10.7 miles will put me in a shelter area, and so far it looks like I'll be able to stay in shelters and with minimal mileage that I want, and end up in Harper's Ferry. I've already booked my Amtrak. I allowed for a day, a 0 day there, especially just in case I have an issue that holds me up, but I don't expect that. And there's a hostel listed in Far Out that's run by a 3-time through hiker. I forgot his name, but hopefully I'll be able to stay there for 2 nights. Well, I did it again. All this that you saw me walking is the wrong way. I don't want to say it, but I got ready to 520. I'm going, oh, I know that's wrong. And on the other side was Tank and Daddy. Ha! That's hilarious. Now, at the time, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it. But those who know me well will probably say, yep, that's typical for the course. So probably a 1/4 mile, so it's going to be half a mile bonus miles. But it's a little bit more purist because at least I went down to, I had skipped that part because I went over on the roads instead of this part of the trail. But I've done this part of the trail here now twice. All right, now we're going the right way. A lot of young ones right there. Okay, that is not the tail end of Daniel Boone's cap, because it's attached to bones that have been picked. I'm going to guess coyotes is the most likely, but I have heard that some black bear will take advantage of dead animals. They don't go out to kill them, but they will take advantage of them. Mosby Campground. All it is benches, a fire ring or rock fireplace, and room for maybe 1 or 2 tents. But that's okay. I'll take a little break here and enjoy it. It's back here a little farther than I thought. That's where I came from. I was just walking around the corner and check these trees out all together and how tall they are. That's cool. They're really, really cool. Yeah. Nice. From that way, clearing because of power lines. Those are nice poles. Looks new. Next stop, probably about 1.5 miles or so, is a shelter. Just, I think it's afternoon. It's definitely afternoon. So maybe around 1 or 1:30 to eat lunch. Eat something for lunch. Charlie. Hey, what's up, Charlie? So this is Charlie, and your name?
Susan.
Susan. She's just sitting on a rock. It must be a mirage or something because we're out here deep in the woods.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Anyway.
This is my prayer rock. This is where I come
is
to
it
pray
really?
for all
Awesome.
my kids and family.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Well, nice to meet you.
It's nice
what
to
was your
meet
name again?
Susan.
Susan. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember that for about
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, thanks.
I get it. Yeah.
On Jim and Molly Denton Shelter. It's supposed to be a really cool shelter. Has even a shower. Don't know how it works. Maybe a big bucket that is fed by a spring or something. I don't know. But it's got covered place to eat. Sounds really cool. One of the better shelters. Let's check it out. It's the shelter, and this is, what is it, a pavilion? And down there, I think, is a shower.
Yeah, there's no water at it, but it looks cool.
It's a great idea.
Maybe pretty nice.
What's your trail name?
Trouble from Georgia.
Trouble. I
Trouble.
think I've heard of
Little
that.
letters, Trouble.
Yeah.
First through Hike Nobo, 2006.
Wow.
7.5 years later, I came back to see if I could still do it. The legs remembered I'm from Georgia, so my brothers gave me a ride to Amicalola, and I hiked to Maine, turned around and walked back to Georgia.
Wow.
Spent the night at the Max Epperson shelter on the grounds of Amicalola, going back for a three-peat.
Wow,
Just
awesome.
to retouch base with these people that I've just met twice in a row, and got all the way back north to Irwin, Tennessee. John Shore's Uncle Johnny, who started Uncle Johnny's Hostel, was still alive then. And the guy he'd hired for the 15 season had walked off, and he said, "Trouble, will you help us out?" And I stayed there from March 1st till July.
Wow, that's
and
cool.
Got to meet people from all over
I've
the
spent
world.
there a couple of times. It's
Yeah.
really a shame that it got destroyed, but
Well,
they're building it
Gina
back.
has rebuilt the whole store, and
Yeah.
now he's done some new bunkhouse ideas.
Yeah.
Got like 4 bunks in a room as opposed to one bullpen.
Oh,
so, I
yeah.
mean, the trail's alive. That's
Yeah.
funny. I've seen it since 2006. Tons of changes, but the trail's alive and it's growing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And look at the shower. Even though they say it's not functional. Look, horseshoes. Wow. Oh, my man up there that just talked, that's got to be his yard sale. Go. This is the shower. It's not the privy. Amazing. I wonder where the water comes from, or if it works. No water, no wawa. Unprotected water source. Boil vigorously. Or use your filter. Now that was a great stop. That shelter was awesome. That would be a great one to spend a night at, but it's just awesome to see what they've got available there. And then meeting the guy Trouble. He's a character. Really interesting. And he's met everybody there is, I think, on trail. All the big names, and he might be one himself. Seems like I've heard of a guy named Trouble. At first it might scare people if your name is Trouble. It's kind of like, was it Stacy, my son, and I met a guy, what was he? Parolee or something like that. It's like, whoa. But no, this guy seemed really nice. Quite a character. Where I came from, out to this road. It's a short distance down here. Oh, there's a car. Oh, I saw, that's right. And I see the white blazes down here. Saw those white blazes and says, oh, you have to take a left if you're facing that. So instead of, I originally thought this thing here meant you go straight because they're almost one right over the other. But because of that one, turning left, facing it, look up here and you can see the white blaze there. So, yep, we get to go up a meadow or a field. A little different. Okay, I think that's coyote scat. The reason I say that, it's all hair. And I believe coyotes are known for eating everything. Skin and hair and all. So somebody tell me if they think that's wrong. I don't know if there's other animals out here that do it. But coyotes run in packs and they cover a lot of distance. So they can scavenge a lot. All right, that's my guess. What's yours? Okay, that was a killer. It's not over yet, I don't think, but I see it just a little bit leveling off. But that was straight up from way down there. Kind of what the AT is notorious for in many sections where they don't do switchbacks. They just go up and down the mountain. Makes it tough. I'm going to go back up, it looks like, but at least I had this little level spot. We'll see. I got to do it. At least, hopefully, I'll get some views once I get up there. I've been climbing quite a while. I'm at 1,450 feet to this meadow. It's supposed to be a bench. Maybe it's down at the end of this, because I saw a picture of it in far out. It's probably at the end. It's the other end of this meadow. So yeah, I wouldn't mind taking the load off for a second. But it's a little different terrain. It's always nice to have something a little different. So I tell people about the Florida Trail. It's got a lot of different terrain. Yeah, you can tell somebody came through here with a brush hog. Rarely get that stuff. There's a lot of vines here. I wonder if that's one of those invasive species that they're cutting back a little bit here. Opened up this meadow. It's pretty wild. And there's the seat that was talked about in the Far Out app. Actually, they show a picture of it. And it's kind of hard. I don't want to take my backpack off, so I may try to sit there for a second. Give the legs a little rest. Okay, here's kind of a fun factoid. Well, I'm not 100% sure it's right, but I've heard it from a couple of different sources that are very experienced out here. I'm sitting at the point of a switchback where I came down from there. I'm at the point and it's going down here. There hasn't been hardly any switchbacks, but I've heard from these sources that the switchbacks, they're going back. A lot of places are putting switchbacks in where they've gone kind of straight up and straight down because of soil erosion. Now, we also don't like going straight, or I don't. Some people, I guess, may like it, but that may or may not be true, but now you know as well. Man, this section's brutal. The rocks, can't even see some of them under the leaves, but it is absolutely brutal. And it's been going for a long time, so I'm having to go very, very slow. It is really tough. I mean, I've got to use my poles to make sure if something kind of moves, I catch myself. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, this is tough. And it hurts the feet. All right, enough. Right, railroad tracks coming up. That's different. I also hear, I think it's Interstate 64 or 66. I think that's what I hear. I mean, I'm sure it's the interstate. Not sure what the number is on it. But, cool, railroad tracks. I can dig it. It's like we cross over and just keep going straight. Yep, a little downhill here. Train comes by. I'm trying. Whoop. Watch your step. Ooh, yeah, a little give on that one. Must be a wet area most of the time. A little bench. Oh, must have a little creek crossing. Cool. Yeah. From there, cars are flying down this little puppy too. But we're going up Tucker's Lane because obviously going to go underneath this interstate. Who would throw away a perfectly good mattress? Randy. So this is, I assume, the west direction of Interstate 66. The one behind me, probably, if that's true, it's east. And I'm 2.4 miles from the shelter. I'm planning Manassas, where I'm planning on staying. So, if it happens to be smooth, which I doubt, I could make it in roughly an hour. But, man, that last one really cut back my time. It's a good thing I'm not planning on the long, 13 to 15 mile days right now. I'm enjoying that. Plus, I started off a little bit late because I was at a hostel and I had to get everything together and pay, and they had breakfast, so it's worth it. As I was walking up the road, I was wondering how far, and then I saw this a while back that showed it making a right turn. And so, oh yeah, look, across the bridge over here. It's a parking lot for hikers. And there's a picnic table. Awesome. Awesome. Maybe I'll take a little break. I'm gonna look at the clock and see. Yeah, 2.4 miles. My feet are sore. My puppies are complaining. That looks cool. And walk up here and see how much flow there is. Oh yeah, it's the same I guess I came by that river. Oh yeah, good flow. All right, white chocolate macadamia nut, cliff bars. If my hike is that steep, I'm not going. No. When I see these rock walls, fences, or whatever you call them, different places were either like homestead or something that people were trying to live in, but there's a lot of Confederacy stuff. I think I read somewhere about getting into that area. Definitely when you get to Harper's Ferry, but just think of the effort it took to clear up those rocks. It probably had troops and just made them do it. Now, this has been going on, I think, for quite some time. Been watching my feet a lot because I kept going up, but as soon as I put my head up, I saw this. It's like, I think it's all the way because I ran along beside it, and you can see it just keeps going. Wow, what an effort. Oh, finally. Ouch. Little stickers. Wasn't watching, but I see this has got to be it. I knew I was getting close. All right. Manassas Gap Shelter. That is it. Appalachian Trail North. Looks like this is the right way to go. That's the Ted Lake Trail. So this is still Appalachian Trail. It goes right in front of the, well, I guess that's just the direction to the shelter. I thought we were going to be there. We need to be there because I feel like we're really close. I refuse to look at my map. Here we go. All right, tomorrow, come out and take a right. Manassas Gap Shelters this way. Wow, the walnuts. Look at these walnuts. Man, they're everywhere. So you could set up here. Nice tent spot, or hammock, or tarp. There's another possible site for tents. And there's a bear hanging pole, so we got to be getting real close now. So we are here. Let's check this out. It looks like nobody's here. Maybe. Don't mind if one person comes. It's kind of spooky sometimes being by yourself, to be honest, but I've done it a lot, and a lot of times straight in the woods. Manassas Gap Shelter. All right, thank you, Potomac Appalachian Trail Club. I'm thinking down there is the so-called spring. I need to check that out. I do need a little bit of water. All right, it's pretty basic. There's no upper deck on this one, like there was in some of the others, but that's okay. Is this possibly chicken of the woods? Oh, if there's spores, it is. Maybe. It sure looks like it. Let me break off one and see. If there's... no. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. Damn it. Let's see what we got under here. I don't think it is. It looks like it may have fish gills. Daggone it. I'll check it out a little further, maybe underneath a bigger one. Right, it's flowing good. My cup is inside my backpack, so I didn't want to bring it down here. I was hoping it wouldn't be far, and I'm hoping it's flowing so I wouldn't have to scoop and cup out. So good. Okay, got my food ready. I gotta go eat it before it gets cold. And I got a fire started. Yay!